Hello, and welcome to Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise, and this will be a collective reading. I've prayed over all of my cards, and remember that this may or may not be your timeline or your storyline. So I'm going to get started. What's a message for the collective? Stand your ground. There's something you want to fight for, yet you're choosing to hide. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. So you need to speak up. There's something in your life, a person, place, or thing that you're that's worth fighting for, and you're not. You're not fighting for that. You'd rather let it go than to fight for it. That's what I'm feeling. But you need to stand your ground. Whatever this is, you need to stand your ground. What's the message? Oops. Release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all the drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. So you need to stand your ground on one thing, but you need to release others. There's other people, places, or things that are bringing you negativity into your life, and you need to let those go. And you will need to go into your spirit team. If you don't know, if your ancestors aren't guiding you right now, you need to go in and ask them. Obligation. You need to stop telling yourself that you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop your flow of abundance. So, in order for you to get your abundance, you right now feel like you have an obligation to some person, place, or thing that you're being asked to stand your ground. There's something you need to fight for, but there's other things that you need to let go. And you need to figure out what is the thing that you need to fight for and what do you need to let go. And jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. So there's something that you're questioning right now, and you haven't taken that leap of faith yet. But the universe is asking you to take that leap of faith because there are miracles out there in every little thing and big thing. And that's because you can use your wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom deep inside you, and you need to use that wisdom. It's been a difficult road for yourself. This whole journey has been a difficult road, but you need to be present. You need to be present in this situation. You need to go within. And there's boundless possibilities. You have boundless possibilities out there. And there's also a caring connection that's going to end up leading to your abundance. We're going to do the past life cards. We're going to use the past life cards to find out what from the past does the collective need to fix in the present. What from the past does the collective need to fix in the present? What from the past does the collective need to fix in the present? Forgiveness. Forgiveness from the past. It's hard to forgive people. But you need to learn how to forgive, because when you forgive, you're gonna end up with with your abundance, that positivity, that higher vibration that we're needing to put out there in the world. Right now, there's so much negativity in this world. We're here to bring the positivity up. We're here to teach people that positive things are better than others. We're here to teach people that greed and the 7 deadly sins need to be erased. They need to be let go. So you need to learn how to forgive. And lessons and blessings. There's lessons and blessings in this forgiveness. There is. And your health. So there's something about your health you need to watch out about. Something with your health. So we're going to start with forgiveness. The situation you're inquiring about will be healed or improved through your willingness to release old, stored anger. You may not even be consciously aware that you've been holding on to resentment. Your anger may show up in subtle ways, such as high blood pressure, addictions, insomnia, or moodiness. Wouldn't it feel great to have stable moods and more control over your health? Forgiveness isn't the same as saying the actions of others were justified or acceptable. Instead, forgiveness is a statement of self-empowerment. You choose to detoxify yourself of all the stored anger and other negative energies. After all, when you hang on to anger, it only hurts you and not the other person. To heal this situation, be aware that meditation and introspection are important practices that can help you see that your anger is merely a transient feeling. Like a dark cloud floating across the sky, recognize that your source comes from a past life and let it go. Forgiveness, cathartic, and profoundly healing. Free yourself from negative and harmful emotions. So you're being asked to forgive. It doesn't mean that these people are justified for their actions. It's just that you're not allowing this negativity into your heart. You're getting rid of that anger. So let's look at lessons and blessings. You drew this card as a sign that the situation you're currently experiencing is a result of prior lifetimes. Take a look at the other cards that you drew along with this one to get a sense of where or when this life occurred. This card means that you learned important lessons which are bringing blessings to your present lifetime. Congratulations. You've mastered how to turn painful events and memories into growth experiences. You can apply the same strength to every area of your life. So, because you've learned forgiveness, you're going to get abundance in this lifetime. You've learned how to forgive. And health. Let's see what health says. Your relationship to health and healing is influenced by other lifetimes. You may be suffering from a physical problem that was inflicted upon you during your past life. Perhaps you reincarnated so quickly that you didn't have time to deal with the underlying issues. Your physical health has caused you hardship, yet it has also taught you a deeper level of compassion that you could have learned in a healthy body. You've also developed healing skills and can benefit others. In fact, you may already know that you're a healer. This knowledge was acquired in previous lifetimes when you performed healings for others. Back then, your earthly needs were likely taken care of by a community, so you may struggle with the idea of charging money for healing work in this lifetime. It's helpful to know that in the current Western society, everyone must charge for their work, including those who provide spiritual-based services. So this health card is about healing. So you've been able to forgive. You've learned these lessons. You're going to get your abundance, and that's because you're a healer. You're here to do healing work. You're here to bring people's vibrations higher. to make or help people, not make people, but help people get to their highest vibration in life. To not be greedy, to not be selfish, to not be in the ego. You're here to bring our vibration higher. Let's see. What other messages do you have for the collective? Ooh, a bunch fell out. Source of courage, the light within you can dispel any darkness. Path of blazing fire, you find strength in adversity and move forward bravely. The gentle fire, it does not burn, but it can warm. And the source of passion, full of passion in pursuit of excellence. So you've got so much courage. You've gone within, you've dispelled those darkness, the darkness that was filling your heart. Path of blazing fire, you found that strength and all the obstacles that were put in front of you during this lifetime. You're not burning hot, you're burning warm. And you're burning warm because you have so much compassion. You have compassion for yourself and others. And because of that compassion, you're full of this passion, the source of passion. You do pursue high excellence. You've always known what you were here meant to do. And you've got the beacon of hope. You haven't extinguished. Even the darkest moments haven't taken that hope away from your heart. And you've got the spiritual light to explore the deeper mysteries of yourself and the universe. So you know that by going within, that the universe will be there for you. In the torchlight, go forward bravely and do not be afraid of the dark. So you've learned how to master your light and dark sides of yourself. And you returned yourself to the creation, to the source of fire. You return to the origin of who you are, who you were supposed to be. You've got that deeper insight with the light of understanding of others. You understand yourself and others. You see everything from a bigger picture. And the breath of fire, because you breathe passion. You make wise decisions because of the fire of light and the meditation flame, because you do go within. By going within, you find peace. And you've got the victory flame. You've climbed the peaks and the valleys. You've pursued your excellence. You know what your talents are, and you're using them wisely. So now let's go into the spirit gifts. Let's see what gifts that you should look for, do some research on. You can go out and Google or read some books. What other messages do you have? What are these spiritual gifts? So dice divination, you're being asked to explore throwing dice for spell casting and divination. So just make sure you go within about these spiritual gifts. Your spirit team in the divine will tell you directly what you should be researching. Clairvoyance. You're being called to explore what you see in your mind's eye, whatever that is in the past, present, or future. These mental impressions have much to share. Psychometry. You're being called to sense and read the vibrations of objects and people through touch to connect to memories of the past. So those are 3 that you can go within, figure out, you know, if you need to do some more research, do some reading, study. What is the soul's message for today's reading? Soul's message for today's reading. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Victory. You're going to gain victory. Your enemies will be defeated. And you will win. So you're going to get victory on this path that you're taking. Whoops, that one went over. Let's get that from down below. Hold on 1 second. While I get this card. And you're in new territory for this victory. You're meant to try new things in life. So that's why you're at the place that you are right now. It's unfamiliar territory for you right now, but it's where you're supposed to be. It's where the universe has placed you. You've been learning this whole time on your path. And it hasn't been an easy road. You've got good karma flowing in right now into your life. Every obstacle that has brought you to the place that you are right now is because you've been burning that karma. Your soul is free. And it's because you've got that warrior spirit. Because every battle that comes to you, you've overcome. And there's a child's soul. You've adapted to the rules of life. Your lessons were social structure, rules, and roles. You're disciplined and dutiful and traditional. And you're going to find your true love in this lifetime because the answers are within. It's meant to happen. What messages do you have for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? Mars. So you're attracting right now. There's some action that you need to take. And only you will know what that action is. And it's like it said, you need to stand for what you believe in. And that could be because you're a healer. Somebody else wants to bring disharmony into your life. They want to bring triggers into your life. And it's got to do with communication, but your whole experience is with divine timing. There's greater forces at play here, and you need to release control. So you need to do what I said in this prior in order for your good fortune to come in. There's a twin flame that's coming in, or a strong soulmate. You guys have already been talking to each other in the 5D. You've got a spiritual connection. This is a divine connection. Someone else is trying to bring in illusions to you and to confuse you on who your actual soulmate is. And that's because this person has this other person. Your belief systems are different. Your new twin flame who's coming in, or strong soulmate, has the same belief system as you, but the old does not. So you're going to get love that'll last a lifetime. And that's because you're letting your connection with the spirit ground you. You've reached for the sky. What other messages? You have that feather of hope. You know your future is going to be bright and promising going forward. Doesn't matter how many obstacles that you've been through and what lessons you've learned. You have all that wisdom within you. The messages. Cavern of secrets. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths, because there's secrets. And in those secrets, there is some wisdom. So there's some secrets out there that you need to find out, because there is some wisdom in those secrets. And that's because you're in the divine flow. You're allowing the universe to bring those gifts to you. Your dreams are powerful, and your visions are going to be brought into the present, into the 3D. Whatever you're dreaming about is going to be brought forward. So I would suggest doing a dream journal to see what your dreams are telling you. There's a lot of good books. I've got one by Mary Summer Rain that's a guide to dreams, and it's by words or phrases. It's a good book. Any other messages? In resurrection, you've shaken off the past. You're rising again. You're your true self right now. You're rising up from those ashes even more powerful than you did before. Let's see. Messages to jump in. You're being asked to take a chance. Whatever you're questioning, you need to try, because the stars won't always align. So there's something that you need to go within and figure out, if you don't know what it is that you need to jump into. There may be a project, a person, place, or thing. There's something where, like that first card said, you need to stand by whatever. You're aligned right now. You are aligned with your current situation, so you need to focus. You need to focus. Any other messages? And sometimes you need to ask for help. So if you need to ask for help, go within, ask your spirit team, your ancestors, because their presence is all around you. They're there with you. So once you release, you're going to be able to create your new world. Sirens scream, embrace the rhythm of life and let your movements flow with the currents of the change. So this is going to bring you in a new change. Whatever you need to step up, stand up for and then release, this is going to bring about a profound change in you. And that's because you know who you are. With the sharks, you're to embrace your primal instincts and navigate life's waters with fierce determination. And you need to nurture your heart, because whatever you planted, it's going to grow. And you're going to be able to reap that harvest. And it's all because you've been giving gratitude and you've been forgiving people in this lifetime. You have. Other messages. Okay, Wildflower, number 36. This is the inner compass card. So let's read what the Wildflower states. 36. Comparison, self-criticism, and blooming. Before you stretches a field of wildflowers in shades of buttercup yellow, soft pink, brilliant orange, and creamy white. Each of these flowers is unique with its own color and form. No two are exactly alike, and each stands tall in their individual beauty. The wildflower card shows up to remind you of your inherent worthiness and unique qualities. In this modern world, it is so easy to compare yourself to others. Social media, the internet, and pressures from social norms have created an environment in which it is easy to measure your self-worth against a snapshot of what what another person is doing. Remember that what you see others sharing online is just a highlight reel of the beautiful moments of their life. It rarely shows the struggles and challenges. They rarely show that publicly in any authentic way. It isn't fair to compare yourself to only the best and brightest pieces of someone else's story. Even when in person, it is not helpful to make assumptions about someone's life based on outer appearances or what they choose to share. In a world filled with constant criticism, be a wildflower. Each has their own perfect height, color, and texture that shines bright for all to see. Flowers are not concerned by the progress of their counterparts and do not stifle their own growth. Wildflowers grow next to one another and yet are vastly different. They live in the same soil and receive the same amount of rain and sunshine, yet are completely unique. Let go of looking at what someone else is doing and stacking yourself up against that. Believe that you will bloom in your own way and in your own time. Trust your own unique process. Reminder, like a wildflower, you will bloom in your own way. So remember, you are an individual. You're unique. You're your own person. There's no one else out there exactly like you. And there shouldn't be. Because we're all people. We all have our own destiny to fulfill. Let's see what the angels have to say. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? 222 alignment. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest. It is piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. So you're meant to follow whatever piques your interest, what you have passion for. One six one six. Readjustments. Overcoming obstacles, social or soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place or pieces. And take action is at the bottom of the deck. So 1011, hope, new beginning, fresh start, life size, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you accomplish what you're set here to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. And that's because you have good luck. And it's up to you to make this change, because everything lights up within you when you're thinking about this. And this is a blessing in disguise. I hope that all makes sense. I am going to leave it here. And I thank you for stopping by my channel. I appreciate all the views that I've gotten so far. And I hope you come back and and watch more of my readings. Just remember that, you know, when you watch a reading, there could be bits and pieces out of any reading that's yours, but don't take it all if it doesn't fit your storyline. I thank you and have a great day.